I knew a little bit about the digital process. It's been around for a while. I've looked at systems, kind of wanting to see where it was going to fall, waiting a little bit to see who was going to be the industry leader, what kind of software was available. So I've been kind of toying with the idea of getting rid of impression material for a while now.
The past 3 years, we've been thinking of the digital impression system, and we've been convinced that the technology is already more advanced, more accurate, and the pricing is already in our range. And that's the time that my wife decided this year to procure a digital impression system.
I had done some research on it, but no hands-on and made no decisions. And at this point, all my experience and my opinions are based on the exposure that DDL has given me, and I appreciate that. I'm closer to purchasing now than I was before. Technology moves very quickly. A purchase today might be different technology than a purchase in 6 months. But on the other hand, if you keep putting it off, you'll never get there. And I want to be technologically advanced, and I think my patients would go, wow. And, we're all looking for referrals from our patients.
What we noticed in the past 3 months, there was a very minimal or no adjustments. There's a huge reduction in the number of manual, the traditional impressions. So we reduce a lot of those plaster and the mess in the lab.
Eliminating shrinkage in impression material, shrinkage of stone, going from a digital image right to the crown so that you have an accurate representation of that tooth. And you're eliminating error, because at every step in dentistry there's a little bit of error introduced.
There's the greatest variance for shape matching, and to have the convenience of the computerized match of shapes, I think that's an extraordinary feature to have.
It's less hassle. It's not messy. It's just taking pictures intraorally. That's it.
I got to try out one of the systems, and at first I was nervous and thought it would take a lot longer for me to get familiar with it and get an accurate scan, but it was actually kind of second nature.
I think the digital impressions will provide less stress in the workplace, save money, and provide more accuracy in your work.
I can look at all the patients that I will have in a month, and if the number is there, I would definitely get one.
If someone was really interested in trying it and possibly changing, I would say I am a very big believer in digital dentistry, in that my impressions are processed digitally. My crowns fit better than they ever have before. And I had one of the best lab men in the San Gabriel Valley doing crowns for me for almost 30 years. But now with digital, it can be much more accurate, and that gives you a shorter seating time. I think if someone asked me, says, hey, Duncan, I really think, I'd say, call DDL and tell them that you're interested. And, they've got the ability to give you some demonstrations, information, hands-on stuff that you can't get anywhere else.